Hi guys, morning, 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 good morning to you all. How are you all doing today? Today is really a lovely day here in the UK. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Beverly, all right? Yes, so I want to say welcome to all my new subscribers and viewers. I hope you all are doing well and in the best of health. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about do not settle. God got you. Sometimes you are looking about something and it did not work out and you settle for something else that you did not plan for, something that, is you did not deserve that you deserve better than that. You deserve to be rewarded and appreciative better than that. And you settle for it. Say for instance you're in a job and and you've been there for some years, yeah? And you give a good service and you want to apply for a new position that becomes vacant and some reason or the other, you did not get the position, not because you weren't qualified, but because someone decided to undercut you and decided not to give you that position. Yes, if you know within your heart that you will work um, effectively and you are qualified for that position, and the person choose to cheat you out of it, don't settle. Yes, apply for that position in another company. All right? Because sometimes persons like to cheat you out of what you deserve. Don't settle. A lot of persons spend 20, 30 years in one employment and they never appreciate them or recognize them. Don't settle for that. All right? God doesn't put any limit on us. He doesn't put any lead on us. You know, He didn't tell us that we have to settle for something that we do not deserve. Yes, He said He have a plan for us to prosper us, to give us a good end. Jeremiah 29:11 said, I know the plan that I have towards you, to prosper you and to give you a good end. God have a plan for you, but don't settle. A person will never know your value if they do not take the time out to look at it, to look at you, yes, to assess you and to value you. Because sometimes you might be selling something, and to one person they would want to give you 10p for it when it value £100, right? Another person they would want to give you 20p for it when it value £100. But don't do that. Don't take it. Don't settle for that. If you take that item to the rightful um, person who will value it and know the value of it, know the cost of it, they will offer you the right price for it. Okay, guys? So don't settle. Let me just turn this camera, let you see the road, because I'm going to work. All right? Yeah, so don't settle, because a lot of time we underestimate our value, underestimate ourselves, underestimate, and this is how we stuck in a rut. Yes, we become stuck in a rut. We don't move. We don't grow, right? And just like in the Bible, when Jesus um was in his hometown, they did not recognize him. They will not recognize you in a place where they don't see your value, right? Especially if you started a job when you just leave university and they're the one who train you up in the job, but you learn well. You apply yourself and you learn the job well. Sometimes the employer they won't want to pay you because they have it to say that they are the one who trained you. Yes, and they hold that over your head. And for years they don't value you. For here they underpay you. For here they don't respect you. Sometimes you have to step out of those environments and go outside and look for employment outside. And that is how you will get the pay that you deserve. That's how you will get the respect that you deserve. Yes? But many a times because a lot of persons afraid of change, they are afraid of taking chances, they're stuck in a rut. Do not stay in a place where they do not value you. Don't do it because you're wasting your time. Remember, you have one chance at this life. one shot, right? And you deserve the best. You deserve the ultimate best. I'm telling you, right? God does not put any limit on you. So do not allow anyone to put a limit on you. Yes? Think about that. Think about that. If you are a young person, yes, and you're looking for marriage, you're looking to settle down with someone, and you find someone that is already married, right? Don't allow them to sweet talk you, to get involved in a relationship with them. Remember, whatever you sow in this life, you will reap in the next. Remember, you're a woman. And think about it. If you already married and someone come into your life, how would you feel about it? Would you like it? Would you welcome it? And it's the same way you will feel about it. Yeah, you'll feel hurt. Yes, you will definitely feel hurt about it. So you have to think about another woman feeling. We are sisterhood. Let us think about how we would feel in the instant somebody come into our marriage or come into our relationship, right? I know sometimes you might feel like you're a dead end, and you really want this person and you love this person, but if he already married, leave him alone. All right? Don't settle for dessert when you can eat a full meal. All right? Don't settle for a dessert when you can eat a full meal. Right? You are young, you have your full future ahead of you. You can find somebody out there that is single, somebody that is ready to settle down, and somebody who will treat you how you deserve to be treated. Somebody who's already married, they won't have the time to spend with you. They are just in it for the sex. Just for sex, right? And think about it. Would you just want to be with somebody who just wants sex from you? They don't emotionally want to invest in you. They do not want to treat you with respect. They do not want to show you to anybody. You have to be their little secret. No, you don't want to. You deserve better than that. And if one thing I can say for you, the minute you agree to accept that kind of lifestyle, that spirit never leave you. That spirit never leave you. You always become second. You're never a first choice. You're always a second choice. You're always a little secret, and that spirit follow you for the rest of your life. Because these things are spirit. They are spiritual. Yes, you have the physical world and you have the spiritual world, right? Think about it. If you are valuable, don't settle for somebody who is gonna keep you as a little dirty secret. Yes, a person who will just come and sex you and give you some money. It's like they're prostitutionizing you. They're giving you a little money, have sex with you in any position they want to, at any leisure they want to, and then they go home back to their wife and they're broken. Unless you don't have a heart and you don't have a feelings. You know some of the choices that we make in life, it come back to haunt us later on in life. And sometimes these young women who do these things, they are the one later on when they get married. They don't remember, that they used to get involved in somebody else's life. They are the one who cry when somebody gets into their life. Because believe me, whatever you sow today, you reap tomorrow. And if it don't come back to you, come back to your children. So think about it before you enter someone else's life and get in their marriage and try to wreak havoc in their home. A lot of men, their liars as well. They do not tell you that they are married. They do not tell you that they have a wife at home. But later on, when you found out, do not settle for it. Don't settle to be a man's second choice when you can be somebody else's first choice. You waste time. Yes, and time is money. The best time of a woman's life is when they're in their 20s and the 30s. Those years between the 20 and the 30 is the time that you bloom and blossom. That's the time when a man would spend on you. A man would elevate you. I'm not saying over your 30s you won't get a man who will treat you with love and respect. But I'm telling you, in your 20s and in your 30s, that's the best time of your life. You're blooming at those age. And if you take yourself down and settle down into a married a relationship with a married man, What what future are you looking for? What future are you going to look for? You spend your best years, yes, your best asset into somebody else's life as a second choice. Later on when you want to settle down, because you don't even start the relationship or lifestyle good, you're not going to choose anything good. You're going to choose any and anything that come your way, because that man is just going to stay in your life, have a good time, get all the sex that he can get from you, and then he discard you, find another younger person. Because many men, they don't want a older woman. They will have their wife at home who will run the home for them, who will look after their children. Yes, while they go outside and find young woman to sex. That's all. Yes, that's what they want. They want the wife to stay home, run the home to make sure that the home is running all right, the children is taken care of, their lifestyle is taken care of, and the investment is taken care of, while they waste you young girls time outside. That's what they do. And these men cannot be trusted because a lot of them, they have two and three women that they are sleeping with. You don't know what they're carrying to you. Remember, they have a wife. You don't know if the wife is treated at home. There's so many things out there, physical disease and spiritual disease. Because sometimes these men, they go all over and sleep. They pick up all sorts of spirit and come and sleep with you and pass it on to you. Because sex is not just physical, it's also spiritual. That's why the Bible says when you're married, you become one. You know, whatever that man have, you pass on to you. Whatever you have, you pass on to him through the Siemens. So in life, we have to be careful. And for us women who are promiscuous, not me, because I'm not running around, and I'm not saying that I'm better than it, but that's not something that I would do. Yes. But for women who run up and down with different men, you pick up all kind of spirit. That's why so many of them so angry. They pick up all sort of spirit by sexing and running and sleeping around with all these different people. And it goes for men as well, right? Sometimes you are with them, they pass some wind. Wind is so stinking. You don't know what they're carrying. And they come and sleep with you, and you are happy to spread your legs. You gotta be careful, young woman. You know, I remember when I was younger, as I was just on the dating scene, this guy was in my community, and I like him, but we never get intimate. But we were like girlfriend and boyfriend, just talking. We weren't intimate as yet. But I observed this about this guy. Always, anywhere I go, he would come and hold on to my hand, ring up my hand. Where you coming from? Who you talking to? And he had this possessive spirit, holding on to my hand. But we weren't sexual or anything. We were just talking as a little girlfriend and boyfriend in the community, hiding from our parents. Yeah, I was about 16 at the time. He probably about 2 years older than me at the time. And he was just always holding up my hand, ringing up my hand, and I'm like, I don't like it 'cause it's painful, you know. And I've said to myself, no, so I've been not talk with this guy. Years passed by. When I came to England, I heard that the boy stabbed up his girlfriend and killed her. The same boy that I used to talk to. Good thing God did not let me get settled with that guy. Because he had a hungry spirit. He have a spirit that controlling him. You don't have to do anything. I just went out. I went to the shop. Remember, I live at home with my parents. And my parents send me to the shop, send me to this. And this guy would meet me on the road and just ringing up my hand. And I was like, no, sir, I don't want to be involved with somebody like that. And I take my time, walk right out of it. And years passed by. I heard that the guy stabbed his girlfriend and kill her. I don't even know what becomes of him. You know, but sometimes you see the signs in these people. They have some angry spirit. It's because they walk around and take up all kind of people. You understand? And they pass on this spirit that they're carrying. So we have to be careful of the choices that we're making in our lives, right? And you are young, you don't need to settle with a married man. You don't need to settle with somebody that is treating you unkind. You don't need to settle with somebody who's been abusive to you. You don't need that. Yes, you need love and respect, right? Once you're in a relationship and that person is not valuing you, not respecting you, not showing you no love, not being honest to you, take your time and walk right out of it, my dear. And don't get involved in anybody's relationship. Don't do it. Find your own. You can find it. Allow God to lead you. Allow God to direct you. These things that I'm saying to you, when I was younger, I wish I knew them. I wish I had somebody was telling me them, because I'm telling you, choices that I make, I would not make it. So I'm putting these videos out there. So people, one or two people might see it and can listen and can follow and take the instruction. Right? I know sometimes you're in wants and you might find a man who will be giving you some money. But listen, you don't need to lower your standard to that. If you're a young girl and you're in the countryside, you can do something to help yourself. If you got a little piece of ground, farm something, plant little something. I'm sure your parents, if they have little pumpkin seed, they will give it to you and you plant it in the ground. When it comes, you sell it and make a little money. Go and look a little day work, go out a little evening class, do something. Yes, if you are in the UK or abroad, find a little job to do. Find something to do to elevate yourself. You do not need to depend on anybody to make you rich. Sometimes when I used to back home, I used to hear a woman, even me used to say too, I can't wait to find a rich man. Because we were not educated and know that we do not have to depend on a man. We can do 10 times more than what a man can do for us because we know what our needs are and we're going to do it genuinely for ourselves. We're not going to do it with any ulterior motive. If a man come and give you money, yes, he will want something back for it. He's not giving you for nothing. Yes. Another story I want to say in this video. When I was younger, I met this guy who his mother have a shop. And he used to give me things, give me things out of the shop. And then he started to make some advances towards me, like he want to sleep with me. But because I'm young, I'm just taking it when he was giving it to me. After a while, he started to want back me to sleep with him. And I decided I'm not sleeping with him. One Friday evening, he hold on to me and tell me that he's not letting me go. I have to sleep with him. I have to go call my brother to come and put him in a place for me. And how that guy leave me alone? Him say, how much $15, the amount of stuff that he gave. And my brother just pay him back. And my brother said to me, you know what? Do not take any man's things. Because you know what? They give you their things with ulterior motive. A lot of men do that. You think they're nice to you. You think they care about you. You think they genuinely love you. No, they only love to get into your knickers. They only love to get you to where they want you to be, right? So don't be naive, because I was naive when I was taking that guy's stuff, right? I didn't look at the consequences or what he's coming back to me with. And that's what happened to me. So when you're young, you face a lot of challenges, but you don't have to settle for those challenges. You can rise above them. You know, you might down on your face, but you're not going to stay on your face long time. Just continue to pray and trust God. Look to Him who is the author and the finisher of your faith. You don't have to settle for something that you don't believe in. Look at Queen Vashti. Queen Vashti. When the king called Vashti when the king called Vashti to come and dance in front of his friend them in Esther 1, verse 12 to 14. The king called Vashti to come and dance in front of him friend them after the king get drunk. Vashti was the queen, but Vashti didn't settle for that. She didn't lower her standard. She said, no, I am a queen and I'm not going to bow to that level. I'm not going to lower my standard down to come and dance in front of no drunken man. She refused. And what the king do? The king divorced her. But she did not care because she's holding her dignity. She's holding on to her principle. Yes? So I'm saying to you, if you are desiring something and somebody is telling you have to sleep with them, you have to bow to them, to hell with that. If you're in a workplace and your boss or your manager is telling you to sleep with them for you to get a position, rebuke it in the name of Jesus. It's from the pit of hell. All right? You don't have to settle for those things. God got you. Remember, He's your Heavenly Father. He's the one who cared for you. He knows your needs. And He promised that He will supply it according to His riches in glory. You don't have to settle for nobody who want to devalue you, nobody that want to sleep with you, nobody that want to use you. Because if he has already married, If he's in a position and he wants to sleep with you, he's abusing his position. Don't allow nobody to take you for a joke. Because once you start to sleep with anyone in your workplace, you're a joke. And once the relationship ends, believe me, the way you're gonna feel, you're not gonna want to stay in that workplace, right? And you'll be running from jobs to jobs. A lot of women are have been through it. I've never been through it because I never sleep with nobody in my workplace. Me the two-faced, all right? But I'm just saying, ladies, and men as well, because it happened to men. Because some older woman, they are really rich. Some of them, they see the young man and they have the man have their girlfriend and they push themselves in and use the young man because some of them married to some old man who can't do nothing to them at their house and they're miserable and they see the young man them at work and want to sleep with them. A lot of time it happened because I used to work in the hospital. I know of many cases. Yes. So I'm saying to you, if you're in your workplace and your boss or your manager, your supervisor want to lower your standard, walk away from it. You don't have to bow to it. You don't have to settle for it. God have a plan for you. Hold on to the plan that God has for you because He's gonna put the plan in existence. Sometimes we just need to trust Him. Sometimes we just need to hold on to God. I tell you, He never fail. He always come true. Something that I see God do in my life. I sit and I say, my God, you're really amazing. You know, because for me, when I look back at my journey, I never knew that I could even become a nurse. You know, I remember one time I was doing an assignment, an essay. I didn't know how to do the essay. And I was worried, I was worried about the essay. And I was worried about the assignment so much. And I stand at my kitchen window and my mind was on the assignment 24/7. And I hear a spirit say to me, who helped you so far? And it was God who was speaking to me. He was saying to me, why are you worrying? I've helped you so far. You don't have faith in me and believe that I can continue helping you. You know, sometimes you might in a little deep dead end situation and you feel like say that's the end and you're not gonna make it. Don't make the devil tell you no lie, because he's the father of all lie. God have a better plan for you. Yes? A man will come and want to give you a Toyota when you can get a Mercedes Benz or a Jaguar. Second for the Jaguar, don't second for no Mercedes, for no Toyota. Yes, put your ambition high up in the sky. Don't put it on the ground for people to walk on. You can do better. Greater things is in you. Find that thing that is in you that you can bring out and birth it. Yes, I remember there's another scripture in the Bible. I think it's in Kings where this woman, her husband died, and when the husband died, the husband left all kind of debt and the wife. Yes, and Elijah came, and the woman was complaining to Elijah and said to Elijah, say, you know what? I owe so much debt and my husband dead, and they want to take my son and work my son. And Elijah said, what have you got in your house? What have you got in your house? And she said, just have a little oil. And Elijah said to her, go and borrow some vessel. Borrow not a few. And when his lady sent her son to borrow the vessel and she closed her door and started to pour the oil, it was just overflowing. It was just overflowing. So sometimes you might say, oh, I don't have this or I don't have that. Tap in your spirit. Tap in yourself. Ask God to reveal your gift to you. Ask God to reveal your purpose in life for you because every one of us have a purpose. Every one of us have a gift. Every one of us born with a talent. Ask God to reveal it to you. You don't have to second for no man where want come use you. The one come wipe your foot for you. Want to use them, put them private in your face. Because a lot of women out there, they're going through some things that they to tell you. Right? If they to tell you, you're shocked. One told me the other day that her husband had beat her for sucking big toe, right? And I'm like, why would this man beat this woman to suck in big toe? Because you have a fetish for it, right? And bring the woman come to the UK and he's just using her. A lot of women are going through a lot of stuff. You see them walking out there, you don't know half of what they're going through. Yes? Another one tell me that the man just want her to shake it behind. Yes, the behind part him just want and how it bleed. Yes, and what she has to be going through. You don't have to sacrifice those things. If you trust God and say, God, is you are not is either you are nothing at all. You have to come true for me. He will come true. He's God. He now fail you. All when a man and everybody else fail, God will never, ever, ever fail you. I tell you, He will never fail you. Trust and believe me when me say it, Him now fail you. God never fail. He can't fail Him near God. When He make the sky up there, nobody ever have to go up there go repair it. And it stay in the firmament. We have our faith. We have to learn to exercise our faith. Not just have it and talk it, but put it into practice. Don't settle for what people want to throw at you. Don't settle. Don't settle for what people want to throw at you when you not deserve. What you know you're not it's not your character. You don't stand for it. You don't believe in it. Then why settle? Don't settle for that. Trust God and make God work it out for you. Right? You will have some people in your life, they talk down to you, they look down at you, they turn their nose down at you. For what? Nobody's better than nobody. Nobody's above nobody. And a lot of time we don't remember where we're coming from. That's why we treat people like that. And God don't please with that. God is not happy when we treat people like they are nothing. All right? So we have to look in ourselves, assess our life, go back to the drawing board and see how we can make things different in our life. All right. So I'm just saying to you today, do not settle for what you don't believe in. If you believe you deserve better, go for better. Go for better if you deserve better. Don't allow nobody to walk and wipe their foot on you. Yeah, we are human beings. We all have feelings. We all hurt. Yes, if you cut me, you may bleed just like if you cut you. Are the same thing. All right. And some persons they get so high-minded and so above themselves because of their position. Are not going nowhere because when death come, everybody have to die. So this is my word to you today. Do not settle. God got you. If you choose to accept God, Him have you a long time. Trust Him. Hold on to Him. Lean on Him and not unto your own understanding. Walk in the will of God for you. He have a plan and a purpose for you. For each and every one of us. Yes, he's a faithful God. Even when we're not faithful, He is faithful. Trust Him and believe that He's going to work it out. Trust Him and believe that He's going to take you through it. You might going through some tough time. Jesus went through a lot of tough time. When you look at the thing that they did to Him, yes, it wasn't easy. He suffered rejection. He suffered accusation. He suffered disrespect. He suffered persecution. They beat Him. They hang Him high. They stretch Him wide. So if you want to serve God, you have to take up the cross and follow Him. Yes, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be one, two, three. It's gonna be challenging, but hold on. Hold on to your faith, knowing that God is working it out for you. He will see you through. Have a blessed day. I'm stuck in the traffic, but God bless you. He's gonna work it out for you. Your songwriter says He's gonna work, your fever. He's gonna turn it around. Yes, late in the midnight hours, He's going to turn it around for you. If you're going through something today, trust in the Lord. Hold on to His unchanged His hand. Pray and trust Him. Pray and trust Him. Prayer without faith is dead. Pray and trust Him and have faith, knowing that God is going to work it out for you. That's all I can tell you because that's what I do. Yes, that's what I do, and I see the hands of God all the time, all the time. All when I don't know it, He work it out. He's such a good God to us. So God bless you. Have a blessed day. Yes, walk good. Bye for now. God bless you. Bye bye.